Let me take a look at what's next in terms of the breaking news coming in here on making the oil depots the target.
Yes, US forces have now started bombing the energy sector of Iran, and this is actually sending a very strong message to the public also, because it's going to cause lots of confusion and fear and panic there. And any refinery has three major distinct departments. One where the crude is stored, the refinery per se, and the where the products are stored. If these are bombed, then there will be lots of shortages of petroleum product. And as it is, you finding lots of problem inside Iran. People are trying to leave the cities and all. So there will be shortages, and it's going to be create further this thing confusion there. And mind you, it is in Tehran. There are major oil terminals of Iran in the Persian Gulf also, which have not been touched so far. US may hit those terminals also.
So are you saying that, this is also one other aspect, Lieutenant General, if you could come in, one other aspect of the war that is being witnessed, not just about hitting the targets, it's also about creating panic and confusion and fear. And of course, the war of narratives is also a big part of it.
Firstly, this is the first time the Americans have gone, and I was wondering why they have taken so long. But please understand, it's a part of the sequencing of operations. You don't start hitting the oil depots first when you need to hit the air defense structure. So first you need to breach the air defense. Thereafter you need to get after the ballistic missiles. Then after that, the ordnance depot, which are the war fighting systems to ensure that the Israelis and the Gulf countries and American SS are punished by the Iranians. So eventually what they have done is that after doing all this for about first week, now they've entered the second phase. But frankly, what the video which is being shown is not that entire depot. When you say a depot, is a large number of huge overground and underground tanks which start burning. I'm told, this is what I'm learning, is that it's just that one storage tank has been hit. This all fumes this, and there are systems which are there in such a large number of huge depots and storage areas that in case one gets burnt or one gets hit, there's a system to protect the rest from getting burnt. But eventually this is going to be the next set of target, because what is going to happen is that the first one which was hit was the one which was actually feeding into the 15 million portion of Iranian population. So eventually when you start denying the population, there are two ways it will happen. The population may turn against the IRGC or the country, or it may totally bind behind the leadership. So now we have to see how it goes in the future. And if additional targets are done, it is going to hurt, while it is going to definitely hurt the world. But please understand, the 90% of the oil of Iran was going to China. Okay. So who's actually going to hurt? So there are a lot of celebration happening, and there's a lot of things. It is not an Armageddon moment. That the world is at.
But you're saying this is not the entire depot. You're saying that a portion of the depot or one storage unit has been hit. We have